Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny. I'm Moonlight Lady 1111. As you can see, I'm back with another pick a card reading for you today. I'm doing it a little bit differently today. Normally I pre-shuffle and you select a pile. But today I'm a bit tight on time. I have to go out to work later this evening, but I really want to get this reading out for you guys today. The title of this reading is, it's about you and your path. So it's messages for you on your path. So wherever you are on your path right now, hopefully one of these decks will contain a message for you. So yeah, what I'll do is you select the pile and then I'll shuffle the cards from the individual decks. And then hopefully that's how you'll get your answers out. I have a few oracle cards on the side to throw into the equation as well. Okay, so I do want to say, if you are one of my return viewers, thank you so much for coming back to see me again. I really appreciate all the love and support that you all give me, so thank you for that. And for all the kind words as well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So yeah, without further ado, let's crack on, shall we? We have got pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So once you've selected your pile, if you check the description box below, you'll see there's some timestamps there that you can click on and it'll take you to your reading. Okay, so to pick our piles, what I want you to do is focus your mind, please. So how we're going to do that, we're going to take a big deep breath in, hold it, and then let that breath go. Ignore numbers and colours and things like that. Draw your attention to the piles and see which one calls to you. I'll just give you a moment to do that. Okay, that should have been long enough. So I'll just pop this deck up there, ready to go. And we start with pile number 1. Okay, hi pile number 1. You chose the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot deck. So yeah, like I said, I'm going at this a little differently this time. This is more like how I do my individual readings. So if you ever purchase a video reading off me, this is how it is. I shuffle everything in camera on those readings. But yeah, like I said, I've not really had the time to do the pre-shuffle today, and I thought I'd shake it up a bit and have different decks rather than the same deck across the board. Okay, so pile number 1. Excuse me. Like I said, the title of this reading is going to be something like messages about your path, messages for you on where you're at the moment. So keep a completely open mind. This could contain absolutely anything. Sorry about that. You probably don't know, but I just popped off to close the windows and stuff because there was some quite loud stuff going on outside, and I want to be able to focus on you and your reading. Okay, so I've just had a very big urge to see where you're at the moment. Okay, what's going on for pile number 1? Where are we at? What's happening? What do we need to know? Okay, we have got the Queen of Potions, so that will be the Queen of Cups. Wow, I love this deck already. Yeah, like I said, this is a lot like how I do personal readings, so I'm just going to read across the top and then pick some extra cards for you. So yeah, where are you at the moment? You're really working on your emotions. You're really working on your unconditional love, basically. You know, you're trying to open your heart up and trying to take control of yourself. Take control of yourself is not quite the right way to say it. You're working on your emotional body. You're working on your heart space. You're working on opening up that heart, and you're really allowing yourself the opportunity to swim around in those feelings. You could be a water sign, but you don't have to be. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, what have we got here? Eight of Potions in the reverse. Again, more water energy. So that's the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Basically, this card is all about, it's all about walking away from those things that no longer serve you. And so there are some emotions that you're just not quite ready to walk away from yet, is what I'm hearing. That's too many. These cards stick together quite a bit. I don't use them that often. Okay, I'll take these two. Right, so we've got the Queen of Wands there. So 2 queens, a lot of queen energy. Nice. Which means that you are really stepping up into your power at the moment. So that's where you're at on your path. So yeah, you could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Don't have to be. But with the 3 of Wands there, I feel like you're really making some decisions now about how to move forwards. I think basically you're accepting that... it feels like you've really struggled with your emotions in the past, and I think now you're allowing yourself to feel your feelings regardless of what those feelings are. I think in the past you've punished yourself for being too sensitive, or I think actually that's an echo of things that you've heard in the past. You've believed that you're too sensitive because other people have told you such, but actually you're allowed to feel your feelings and you're allowed to swim around in them for a bit, and you don't necessarily have to walk away from your emotional body. There might be some of those emotions that don't serve you so well, but you're really owning this. Like, you're really stepping up into that power. There's a lot, like I said, there's a lot of fire energy here. So like, you know, you're really feeling passionately driven. Your creative juices are flowing. 3 of Wands here, this 3 of Candles is telling me that you've, like I say, you've made some decisions. You've realized what is igniting your fire, and you're moving towards that. Like, you've decided that you've chosen a path, and now it's time to go down that path and step out. So yeah, you're in a position now where you're going to send these ships out to sea basically, and wait to see what comes back to you. Sorry about that. Incense is going right in my face. And if you watched any of my last videos, I've been a bit poorly recently, so I've still got a tickly cough anyway, so thanks, Sage. Okay, one more card for across the top here, please. One more card for the top. What's going on with pile number 1? Pile number 1, come on. This one here. Wow, okay. The Fool, yes. Like, I feel like you've turned a corner recently. Yeah, look at this, the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Amazing. Yeah, so basically pile number 1, what's been happening for you is I feel like you've very recently, or you're just about to, you've pulled yourself up by the bootstraps. I think that you might not have been through the very best of times recently. But now you're realizing that all these things that you've been through have made you who you are, and you're really stepping into a powerful time right now. You know, that Fool energy, you're having faith in the journey. You're having faith in the journey and faith in the unknown. You know, this card has got Jack Skellington on it. And if you've seen the film, I hope you have because it's great. If you've seen the film, you know, this is the point where he's left Halloween Town. He's left everything he's always known and loved and everything he's been brought up around. And he's adventuring out to see the world, to see the unknown. And that's you now, you know. These ideas that you've had, this 3 of Wands energy, that's you. That's you realizing your creative endeavors and your creative passions are something that you want to work with. That's the direction that you want to go in. You've chosen that direction and you're going to choose it. This Magician here is like amazing vibes, because basically this reading is telling you to keep your eye on the prize, pile number 1, because yeah, you've got this basically. The Magician has everything he wants and everything he needs right at his fingertips. Look at this witchy power, you know? Everything you want and everything you need is right there in your hand. All you have to do is choose to focus your energy in that direction. It's all about energy. It's all about intention. And for you right now, that really is where you're at. Excuse me. I'm hearing don't deviate from the path now. You've seen the prize. Keep your eye on it. yeah, look, that's why that 8 of Cups is there. It's not about changing direction right now. It's about accepting yourself, accepting who you are, accepting your passion, accepting your creativity, and following that drive. I can feel quite a bit of movement. Look at that coming out of these cards. And this movement is saying, you know, keep going, one foot in front of the other. You just got to keep going, going, going. Have faith in this journey. Have that blind faith in yourself right now. With these 2 Queen energies, you know, emotionally, passionately, creatively, you've got this. You're stepping into this. With this 9 of Candles coming out, you know, there's no denying it. You've been through a lot. You've really been through a lot. But, like, you've allowed yourself to deal with those things that you've been through, and you're still standing. You know, it's like you've been through your battles, and guess what? You've won. You've already won. There's no need to get hung up on it already. So just all the little things that you need to do, get yourself in check is what I'm hearing. Cross the... I was just about to say cross the T's and dot the I's, and then this Judgment card has come out, and look at it. It's... I love it when this happens. Look at that. Cross the T's and dot the I's. Writing a list and checking it twice. That's what you've got to do now. Get you back in focus. Yeah, there's 2 cards here. So the Judgment card is coming out. So yeah, cross the T's and dot the I's. Basically, write your list, check it twice. This is Santa's list. So make sure your actions are foolproof, you know. Yes, you've been through a lot. And when you're a person who has been through quite an excessive... I'm going to try and choose my words carefully without swearing here. When you're someone who's been through a lot of rubbish in the past, and, you know, it's hard not to get stuck in the past. It's hard not to carry all that with you, and you're integrating it into yourself. But with this Judgment card, you know, it's saying, you know the difference between right and wrong. So, you know, choose your actions wisely, choose your actions carefully. I think you already do. I think you're learning that. There might be some things that, you know, you wish you'd not done. Some ways you've behaved that you wish you'd not done. But that's the past now, you know. Just feeling from this Judgment card as well, you know, it's Santa from Nightmare Before Christmas, right? And it's his list. Santa writes his list every year. So if you were bad last year, you might have got coal for Christmas, right? If you were good this year, then you get something good. Your actions of the past do not dictate your actions of the now and your actions of the future. So yeah, we've got the Moon in the reverse here. If you do find yourself becoming clouded, struggling, feeling a little bit lost because you are taking this new path, the way to deal with that is to remember this Queen of Wands energy. Queen of Wands, fiery, passionate, funny, vivacious, everybody's best friend. Regardless of gender, it's that energy, okay? So I'm hearing it's not all going to be easy, but with that 9 of Wands, you know that life isn't easy, so you're going to get through this. Whoa. Okay, we've got the 8 of Swords there, 8 of Needles. Yeah, so do be aware of yourself in case you do fall into any bad habits of the past, to do with anxieties, to do with worries, to do with concerns. You know, this is telling you to keep your eyes forwards, not backwards. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I'll take both of these. Oh, amazing. 10 of Presents, I'm presuming, is the 10 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Presents in the reverse. So 7 of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so just be wary of being impatient with yourself with that 8 of... The 8 of Swords energy, it talks of being blind to something, okay? It talks of kind of being trapped within our own mind, our own mindset, our own self-talk. So with that 7 of Pentacles energy, I'm really hearing, don't let that go. Don't let that ish slide, you know? You need to keep yourself in check with this, because as soon as you start talking self-doubt into your head, that's where that Magician energy comes in, you know? That's when you start wishing your goals away. The second you start doubting yourself, you're wishing all your goals and dreams away. So Other people, let them do the doubting if they want. The doubt is not for your mind, because you must have faith in this Ten of Pentacles energy. This is so fantastic. Whatever this new direction that you're taking is, pile number one, like whatever this idea is that you've decided to go for, it's for you, okay? You've got the Ten of Pentacles here, which is it's abundance, it's leaving a legacy, it's success, but it's long-term success in the material world. So, you know, this is your financial gain, and you need to have faith in this happy ending that you've got, you know. Like, this is Christmas Day. This is all the presents coming. And what have you got at the bottom of the deck? We've got the Lovers there, okay? So this is about balance and choices. Yeah, you have to move forwards positively. I'm going to put this Seven of Pentacles underneath this Eight of Wands here. I wasn't planning on taking that many out, but yeah, there's a real warning here to keep your eyes on your own mind, if that makes sense. Ace, yeah, so where are you at in your path at the moment? You're basically changing direction, and this is telling you to go with it. Like, yeah, this is saying go with it. This is amazing. This is really good vibes, but you really need to keep your eye on that prize. Let's see what your angels have got to say. So what deck is this? These are the Angel Therapy Oracle cards, okay? So let's see what the Angel Therapy Oracle cards have got to say about this. Yeah, this creative endeavour, I'm not quite sure what it's to do with, but it's going to be explosive. Like, I'm hearing that you're going to work really hard, and you're going to kind of fling your heart and soul into this. And yeah, that's why there's this bit of concern here, because obviously that's a lot of energy to put your entire heart and soul in, to put all your eggs in one basket. But it's that's how you're going to have to do it. All your spare time, all your spare energy, you know, you are going to be staying up late at night getting this done. But that's the point. You'll be getting it done. Okay, can I have one of these for my pile number one, please? Thank you. Okay, we've got base chakra. Oops. Ooh. Base chakra. Choose only positive. Yes, here we go. This is what I'm saying. You have to stay positive about this and don't let those doubts come in, because this says choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career and finances, as your words determine your outcome. Is that not exactly what I was saying? I love it when this happens. One more of these for pile number one, please. So it's not I'm trying to, it's like I will. Look at this. Manifestation power. You are majorly manifesting at the moment. That's why the Magician turned up for you, because you are manifesting. You're carving your own reality. This power that you're stepping into, you keep going, keep following. It's like you've got this fire driving you, and you can't describe it, you can't shape it, but you know deep down that this is where you need to be going and what you need to be doing. Yeah, look at this. Manifestation power. Use your spiritual gifts and natural abilities to attract your desired outcome. Okay, and then I'll get you one of these cards as well. This is called the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards. So yeah, I've literally been, for this reading, by the way, I was calling on your angels and ancestors, guides, spirit guides, my spirit guides, your spirit guides. And they've turned up here for you. Sorry, what's at the bottom of this deck? Don't want to miss it. Crystals. The energy of crystals supports you and helps your present situation. So either this is a message to start working with crystals. For some of you, this is a general reading. But for some of you, I'm hearing that your idea is to involve crystals in your work. So that's just cementing that. Okay. What have your ancestors got to say about this, please? Ancestors, what have you got to say for pile number one, please? No. Pile number one, please. Pile number one, please. What do pile number one need to know about this endeavour that they're embarking on, this next stage of their journey that they need to have the faith in? Ancestors, what's your message for pile number one, please? Okay, I'm going to pick one in a minute if I don't get one. Hey! There we go. Re-energize your life, clear positive space and harmony. Yeah, this is, like I said, this is a real change in direction for you, I think. And so it's about, I think I mentioned before, but it is about the use of your energy and the direction that you focus your energy in, if you know what I mean. You know, your what am I hearing here? Spend your energy wisely. You know, clear out the clutter. That is a very, very big thing for you to do now. You need to make the space for this to flow. That's rich me telling you that, by the way. I really need to clear out some clutter. Re-energize your life. Let this new energy in. Let this faith, this heart and soul, this fire, this love this passion that you found, let that flow. Let that become the new energy. You know, live it, breathe it, see it. That's how this is going to happen. You're going to have to live and breathe these dreams, because then they're already there, aren't they? Already there. Anything else from the ancestors, please? My pile number 1. Oh, that's too many. I'll take the top one. Honour the deities around you. So we have prayers, offerings, and help. So I think we have Isis on there as well. Basically, you need to honour yourself and honour your space and honour your energy, right? And part of this manifestation, I think, is going to be calling out to angels, ancestors, spirit guides, things like that. But it really can't hurt to make some offerings as well. So there's Isis here. You could make some offerings to Isis, or you could make some offerings to any deities that call to you. There could be the Norse gods, there could be Egyptian gods, there could be Roman gods, there could be an amalgamation of all the gods, because let's face it, who's right, who's wrong? Those energies are out there, so call on the deities that are important to you. You'll know who they are. If you're not sure about that, keep your eyes open for signs around you. But the most important thing here is the word prayer. I'm really seeing the word prayer there. So it's time for you to pray. Pray for what you want. Doesn't matter if you believe in God or Christianity or Islam or Judaism or anything like that. Call out to the universe. There is no denying the energy and the life force of the universe. Doesn't matter what label you put on it. Call out to the universe. Manifest this, because the universe wants you to have it. It's ace. Okay, a little parting oracle card for you, pile number 1. I absolutely love this reading for you. Absolutely love this reading for you. Okay. Welcome. Hey. Oh yeah. When I dream, I invite limitless magic into my life, and I welcome my spirit guides to show up in wondrous and unexpected ways. So welcome the unknown. Welcome this new beginning into your life. Welcome everything. Welcome this stage of the journey. Just realised I never looked at the bottom of this deck for you. Begin writing now. Okay, if the idea that you have is to do with writing something, here is your sign. Double sign, because we have that judgment card there with the writing on it, and then at the bottom of this deck is begin writing now. I'm going to take this as a bit of a sign for me also, because I have been writing a book for years and years and years, and I've recently come back to it, and yeah, it's time for us all to knuckle down and do this, pile number 1. You know what I mean? It's like times are changing energetically, astrologically, everything is moving and shifting, and our creative urges that we've got are part of this shift. It's all part of the same forward momentum. Be open. I am open to new possibilities, and I welcome new beginnings. What did I say? Welcome those new beginnings. There we go. Well, I'm so happy that was your reading, pile number 1. I absolutely love that for you. Yeah, if that resonated for you, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. All really helps me on my journey. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch using the Etsy link in the description box below. You can also come along and follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you like. I try and get regular readings out for you guys there as well. Yeah, if you did want to purchase any of the decks that I've used today, there should be some affiliate links in the description box below also. So, pile number 1, that was your reading. Thank you so much. Yeah, let me know if you watch a lot of my videos. Let me know if you liked the new setup of just kind of having a deck per reading. I quite enjoyed it. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 1. You take it easy. Mwah. Oh, bye. Okay. Clear the energy of the table. Just clear this deck a little while it's sat there. Cleansing the sage. Okay. Okay. Pile number 2. Okay, hi pile number 2. You chose this Circle of Life Tarot. I love this deck. It's just really satisfying. It took me ages to learn how to shuffle circular cards, but now I love them. So pile number 2, yeah. These are completely general readings, kind of general readings. I'm looking for messages that you need on your path right now. So wherever you are on your path, that's the messages that I'm hoping to get out there for you today. So these readings, normally I pre-shuffle my pick a card readings, but today I'm in a bit of a rush because I've got to work tonight. So I thought I would just try and get these readings out there for you as quickly as possible because I really wanted to get this reading done for you today. Okay, so where are you at the moment? What's going on with pile number 2, please? My pile number 2s. Just so you know, these I don't read these cards reversed. I usually do read reversals, but I'm going to take this one. I usually do read reversals, but these are circles, so what's the right way around, right? Okay, 6 of Swords. That's some nice energy to start with. You are looking to the future, pile number 2. You're really moving on from some quite chaotic energy that stands behind you. Excuse me. I'm hearing that you're picking yourself up, you're dusting yourself off, and you're picking up your inner child and you're moving forwards with your own innocence and your own self. What have we got here? We've got the Knight of Pentacles. You found the key, pile number 2. You found the key to the door to your future now. I think you've been struggling for a while, like I said, with some really chaotic energy, but now you're moving forwards and you're not rushing anything. You know you don't need to rush anything. You're taking it slow. You're taking it slow and really putting yourself first. This is slightly similar energy to pile number 1, but it's a bit different as well. Yeah, like you've got a solid message that you want to pursue is what I'm hearing. You just double check if that is the Knight. Pentacles, Pentacles, please. Sorry, I'm just double checking. Yeah. Okay, so literally this is about you as well. This is about you exploring your craft, exploring your own circle. Ooh. You're not necessarily turning inwards, you're turning selfwards. And that just depends on the mood that you're in at the moment. So sometimes you're looking at your immediate surroundings and how you can deal with them. Sometimes you're looking at your journey ahead and how you can deal with that. And sometimes you're literally just sitting in stillness and seeing how that goes down too. But either way, it's quite solid now. Like I said, there's been some real chaos in your life and you're ready to move on from that, ready to move forwards. Putting you first and foremost. That's too many. I'll take that one. Oh, great. 9 of Cups you've got there. So yeah, this is about wish fulfillment. This is about you standing in your own power and individuality as well. You could be an earth sign, so Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but you don't have to be. I don't really hold too much with that. It's more about the energy around earth signs. So this is very much grounded in your reality. This one wants to come out. What's that? The Tower. Yeah, so there has been so much chaos for you, pile number 2. So much going on. And I think you're kind of craving this change. You're kind of craving this movement forwards now. Yeah. 10 of Cups, amazing. So yeah, like this bodes really well for you, but you know that there are some big deep-seated changes that have to happen. These could be from external factors or from internal factors, but either way, like this has to move. You know this, like you've moved on from calmer waters. You've found yourself in this solid place where you know you're still learning and growing, but you are progressing and moving with that. And then with this 9 of Cups here, you're really starting to focus on what it is that you want. I'm hearing there's light at the end of the tunnel now that you've figured out what it is that you want. And then here's the Tower. But this Tower doesn't seem quite so scary. If you know anything about tarot videos or tarot cards, you know the Tower is normally like quite it's a big card to have because it represents huge change. You know, this Tower has been struck by lightning and it's crumbled down and the whole tower is going to need rebuilding. But the reason it fell down was because the foundations were not strong enough. The foundations weren't built to last. And so, you know, you're in this building it back up stage, I'm feeling. And that's moving on to the 10 of Cups, which is complete emotional fulfillment. You know, it's everything you want, everything you need. The 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, like emotionally you're stepping towards your own happiness now. You really are. It's brilliant. So this is a message of support from Spirit. 10 of Pentacles as well. Amazing. For some of you, if you want to start a family, like that is on the horizon. You know, this 10 of Pentacle cards shows a grandmother, a mother and a baby. Oops. I forgot to take the guide card out. So there you go, Circle of Life Tarot. Yeah, you're moving on to a much more solid, grounded position. Like the 10 of Pentacles showed up for pile number 1 as well. So if you were drawn to that, please watch it. 2 is the High Priestess and she was upside down there. Yeah, you have to trust your gut and trust your instincts now. The High Priestess falling underneath that Shaman card, that Knight of Pentacles is a shaman, you know. I think you're really, really exploring your craft. You're really learning to connect with your intuition. I think you're getting a lot more spiritual. I think you're really understanding about ancestral patterns. Look, there's the Empress. There's abundance, happiness, joy. And then we've got the Devil. Is that the Devil? Yeah, the Devil and the Queen of Cups. What's at the bottom of the deck for you? 4 of Pentacles. Okay, there is a lot of, where you're at the moment, the messages that are coming through for you, there is a lot of like family-based energy here. Now, I think that could well be to do with your ancestral patterns as well. On the female side, there's a lot of feminine energy here with the Empress card there and the High Priestess card. It's about nurturing yourself and nurturing the feminine aspects of you. I feel like with the Devil here, you know, like you could well have been through some absolute turmoil. There could have been addiction issues. That could have been drink, drugs, gambling, sex addiction, shopping addictions, social media addictions. There's something here. Could have been mental health issues. But you're really putting yourself first now. What does this say? God box. Yeah, write any worries, concerns or desires on a piece of paper that you put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. See, that's very interesting because you've got the 4 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck here. Now, despite all this forward movement that you're making great progress, by the way. Like this solid forward movement that you're making is spectacular and you need to be really proud of yourself. With the Devil and the Tower card here, you can't sweep those demons under the carpet, pile number 2. That's what this message is saying. This message is asking you to share Share your problems with your angels. Your ancestors really want to help you with this, because this is not your fault. Like there have been ancestral patterns that have followed you from birth. You know, they were passed down through these generations from ancestral trauma, and it's up to you now to get this healed. And this happens by, well, it's ancestral healing. So you need to get yourself into a meditative state. If you're not quite into meditation just yet, you can introduce yourself to meditating through YouTube. You're watching me on YouTube, so I know you have YouTube. Yeah, keep your eyes open for some guided meditations. Just start small. Maybe a 10-minute calming guided meditation. If you're really into meditating, then that's great. What you need to do is basically send some offerings out. Get in touch with your ancestors. How do you do that? You literally sit down and you call out to them. They're with you, whether you feel them or not. You know, they're always with us trying to sort this stuff out. And yeah, like I said, on the feminine side, there's a lot that you're carrying that is still left unhealed. You could have even started doing ancestral healing, but you need to address this other side of it as well. Excuse me. Because there's so much abundance and happiness here, but there's been a real feeling of, like, some of these demons that you carry is not being allowed to be beautiful for some of you. Take what resonates, that's really specific. But yeah, look, this guy's trying to hold these demons back at this door. This God box card is saying, nah, look those demons in the eye. This is the devil here. This is where the big change comes. The big change comes from embracing those demons, looking at them and realizing that it's up to you now to unchain yourself from this. That's where the change comes. That's where the change comes. And that's where the unconditional love and happiness comes. You know, I think ancestrally, families in your line have been built through necessity. Okay, and this is, you know, it's been a material thing. The wedding, the marriage, the family, it's all come from making arrangements, or you know, it's been something to do so people aren't alone. It's been more of a business partnership, and then that's resulted in a lack of love for the children growing up. There's been love for them, but then as they start to grow into adults, that love's disappeared, and it's just been judgment. And this is what's needed to change now. There's a real need for you to love and nurture your own energy and put your needs first. And in doing that, naturally, this ancestral healing is also coming up, and you're feeling this. You know, you're getting to a point where you're realizing that your demons are not necessarily even your demons anymore. They're demons that you've carried down. And when you're in this position that we're in, where you start to wake up to the esoteric and understand that there's a lot more to it dimensionally and energetically than we first thought, then it's up to us to heal those ancestral patterns. So what you can do is light a candle, make some offerings, and literally just send, it's all about the intention. Send the intention back down the lines, down the circles. Whew. And then unconditional love comes. You know, your ancestors are so proud of you. They want this as well. So put these worries and concerns, write it down and send it away. Solar plexus chakra, yes. It is safe for you to be powerful and take charge of your life in positive ways. And bottom of the deck, visualize success. See yourself doing well in this situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So yeah, where are you at the moment on your journey? Like, you've really been, this was the angel therapy deck, by the way. Yeah, you've really been journeying forth into the world, and you've been taking your spiritual path really seriously and understanding that you're ready to move on, because I think for some of you watching pile number 2, you really, really do want to start your own families, but you don't want any of the dysfunction to come forwards. And a lot of families have got their little dysfunctions going on. You know, there's a lot of happiness to be had as well. I'm not saying that you've had the worst upbringing ever, but yeah, it's time to release these chains. It's time to rip this tower down yourself so you can build it into a world of unconditional love. so we can all swim in that joy. What do your ancestors have to say? This is the Ancestor Spirit Oracle deck. Nature spirits, elves, fairies, and rock formations. Yeah, so getting into nature is really going to help you. I really have the feeling that writing your worries on a bay leaf, or writing your healing on a bay leaf, and then maybe burning it, or maybe just going straight to the river. Like, you really need to get to a river sometime soon. Oops. Yeah, you need to get to a river sometime soon and get into nature, because that's where some of this healing is going to happen. Okay, what else have your ancestors got to say, please? Earth magic. Yeah, look, nature, rituals, charms. Okay, pile number 2. This was the messages for you on your path. Look at this. The bottom of the deck is begin writing now again. That was for pile number 1 and for you. We also have open to love. This card is literally plaguing me at the minute, so that's why that's there. We also have open to love, relationships, passion and fulfillment. So yeah, once you heal these patterns and allow yourself to love, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, with this begin writing now, do some journaling. All the things that bother you, just write them down. And then release them into the wild. Now look at this. 3 cards of nature there. Look at all that green. This is how you heal your heart chakra. So much green. You need to get out into nature. You're choking. You're choking on the not fresh air. Do you know what I mean? You're going to go out and you're going to connect with some trees. You're going to create your own rituals. You're going to feel your own need to heal. If you can't get out into nature immediately, then you can visualize it. Okay, what is the parting advice for my pile number 2, please? Messages for pile number 2 on their path at the moment, please. Oops. Purpose. My dreams connect me to my purpose. I really feel that for some of you, you've wondered about what your purpose is, what direction it is that you're going to, because you've decided to move on from this chaos, and then you're kind of trusting your intuition a lot and going with it. But once you release some of these extra concerns that you've got and put the deep healing into practice, that's when your purpose is going to come to you. This solar plexus chakra here, there's so much joy coming. We have lessons as well. I look for opportunities in life's challenges via my dreams and I learn the lesson. So yeah, this is a huge step for you. And we have flow. I now open myself to inspiration and watch creativity flow through me. So once you take these steps, do this next set of healing, because healing is a journey and we're all always on it. So there you go. Yeah, you're going to really open your connection to the divine even further. I think some of you are very spiritual already. And like I said, you might have even done some ancestral healing already, but there is something somewhere in your line that is, you know, asking you to get back into nature and reconnect your spiritual line to the divine. Because as well, yeah, like I said, for some of you, take what resonates, but we've got the Empress, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. That's love and marriage and happiness and abundance and joy. We've also got the Queen of Cups there as well. She's a very loving mother. And I think that you want to provide this love. And you can feel that niggling. It's not even a doubt. You can just feel something niggling. And so it's not, you need to remember, it's not your thing to release. Necessarily, it's not your individual thing to release. It's something that's been passed down through you, but it's your responsibility to release it. And you can do that. I just heard for some of you, mirror magic might be something you've been thinking about practicing. If it is, then go for it. Yeah, but remember, this is part of the journey, okay? You're not at this final destination yet. And so remember to give yourself a bit of slack and allow yourself to do this. You are really divinely guided and protected though, so please do call on those ancestors. They're here to help. You call on them and then they're going to come and have your back and like call on you, if you know what I mean. Okay. Anyway, pile number 2, that was your reading. Thank you so much for letting me read for you today. I really hope this resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. There is a card overturned here. It says, enjoy new beginnings, celebrate, socialize, and change. Yeah, new beginnings await. And if you're really, really not into families, your ancestors probably want you to reconsider as well. Or there's something here about that. Nurture yourself, mother yourself. That's how the nurturing, mothering thing works. Oh my God. Family connections, respect people, kinship. It's family time. It's family time for number 2. Okay, pile number 2. I need to keep going. Like I said, I'm on a bit of a time schedule with this reading. I have to be at work in the non too distant future. So pile number 2, thank you so much for letting me read for you. Like I said, if that resonated for you, please do let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz really helps me on my journey. If you want to book a private reading with me, you can see the link to my Etsy channel is just in the description box below. If you want to buy any of the decks that I've used today, I've also added some affiliate links at the bottom there as well, so you can find them easily. Okay, thank you so much, pile number 2. I'm really proud of you for getting to this stage in your journey, and keep going. The path that you're on is fantastic. You're doing it right. Okay, pile number 2. Mwah. You take it easy. Bye. Clear the energy of the deck. Okay, on to pile number 3. Okay, hi pile number 3. You chose this deck and it is, oh, where's the box? It's the Light Seers Tarot. There's the box. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, this is the Light Seers Tarot. If you watch my videos regularly, you'll notice, but if you don't, you won't, obviously. But yeah, I normally pre-shuffle for all my readings, but this time around I decided to just get the cards out there as quickly as possible. So this is a lot more like a private reading that I do. So when I do personal readings, this is how I do them. I shuffle everything on camera for you guys. Oh, excuse me. Wow, what a big yawn that was. Must need to do a bit of breathing, or you're really tired, pile number 3, and you should be in bed. Okay. Yeah, so if you do want to buy any of the decks that I've used today, you can see links below. Anyway, less about that, more about your reading. The title of this reading is Messages for You on Your Path. So where are you at the moment? What's going on? What do you need to hear? Pile number 3. Ooh. These cards feel quite jumpy. Pile number 3, please. What do they need to know? What does pile number 3 need to know, please? Okay. Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Wands in the reverse. That's very interesting. Okay, so excuse me. I think you've got a new idea. You've got a seed of something going on, but it's not actually come to fruition yet. It's not actually moved forwards yet. You could feel like you're stagnating a little bit, like you've got this idea and you're not sure how to move forwards. It's like you want to plant that seed. Excuse me. It promises to be very abundant, and you're trying to figure out how to nurture this new idea, how to grow and move forwards with it. Page of Pentacles. Look at that. Again, yeah, you could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, but you don't have to be. But yeah, you're really wanting to learn something now to help you become more balanced. Excuse me. I think some of you could be wanting to learn a new skill. You've got this idea to learn a new skill, but you're not quite sure how to get started. There's something you need to leave in the past before you can get started with the 8 of Cups there. Something you want to leave behind before you can move forwards, basically. You need to know that if you do walk away from something, it's not the end. That fire is still burning, waiting for you to come back to it. But for now, you do need to move yourself forwards. So there's something emotionally is stopping this. There's like a little drum beat that you want to join the drum beat, but to do that, you have to lay down these emotions of the past and move forwards. Because there is a little sunrise coming up there. So it's the dawning of a new day for you. There's new beginnings abound. What was that one? The sun. Yeah, look at that. Did I not say walking towards the sun and the sun's coming up? So this is where your happiness lies, pile number 3. There's the Magician at the bottom of the deck there as well. Really similar vibes for every single pile here. Really similar vibes. So yeah, what do you need to do? How can you learn? How can you grow? How can you finally embrace this forwards movement and leave the past in the past where it belongs? For some of you, you really need to get outside more. That's a message from your guides. You really need to get outside more. Okay, can you clarify the Ace of Pentacles for me, please? What's this? Another 8. 8 of Swords now. Okay, there's a lot of movement here. You need to release all these thoughts that you have in your mind. You tie yourself up in knots and you're constantly self-analysing and self-criticising, and something is it's never good enough for you, pile number 3. Sorry, I'm feeling a bit irritated. What a weird feeling for me to have, but why is it never good enough for you? You know, who's put this idea in your head that whatever you do is never enough? That's what you need to release yourself from now. These are like ropes that you bind yourself up in. You wrap yourself up in knots because you're too scared of this idea. But look, success, 6 of Wands. You know, there's something, people are going to be looking at you and celebrating you. This could even be fame and fortune, you know. The 8 of Wands reverse could always mean that you're looking for messages for this to be successful, but you're not going to get any unless you move forwards a bit. You're going to have to move forward yourself to get this moving, basically. So, yeah. 2 of Pentacles reversed. You're really juggling this idea because it could be a huge change of direction for you. And there is a lot of stuff that you've been carrying. You feel like walking away from your emotions and walking away from this thing in the past is kind of, it's either goes against your intuition or that's the thing that's blocking the use of your intuition. You know, this thing that you're tied to, these feelings of not good enough, they're the things that are blocking you. Yeah, look, the World in the reverse. You're not necessarily ending a cycle. Like for you, I feel like you feel like this is really black and white. Like, I think you feel like once one cycle ends, another begins, but like you can take steps to get this moving already. It is going to be a bit difficult and you're going to be juggling a couple of things at the same time. But you can do this. Yeah, look at this, 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. This is really beautiful energy. This is what you're supposed to be doing. This is about growth. This is about your life purpose. There's a real, wow, this is really poignant, this 6 of Cups here for you is about, Spirit is really telling you that it's time to weigh up your journey. It's saying if you don't take this plunge now, you're going to be, you know, you're going to be a lot further down the line than you realise, and you don't want this boat to, you don't want to miss the boat with this, is what Spirit is saying. You don't want to miss the boat with this. You need to love yourself now and embrace yourself now, because you're a wonderful, beautiful, amazing person. Yeah, so you get to work. 8 of Pentacles has just come out here. It's time to get to work. And I can't quite believe this, but you have got every single 8. Look at that. 8 of Swords reversed, 8 of Wands reversed, 8 of Cups upright, 8 of Pentacles upright. So, what's this telling us? Well, for a start, it's telling us that the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, these are things that are blocking you. So, the 8 of Swords reversed, you really need to release those thoughts that you're being a bit blind to your own needs here. You're lacking the confidence. So it's time to slow down and focus on your success. Yeah, new purpose. Moving on. And that, yeah, new purpose and moving on. Buckling down and getting that stuff done. 8 is all about movement, and it's time to move, pile number 3. That's what the message is for you here. What's at the bottom of the deck now? I knew it was going to be that. Strength. Guess what number strength is? It's number 8. All the 8s. You could be life path number 8. You don't have to be. But yeah, you've got the strength in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Strength in the reverse. So why do you think you're not strong enough? That's what this is. The only thing that is lacking for this success is the confidence in yourself. Oof, that feels like it cuts a bit deep, so I'm sorry about that, pile number 3. But it's time now. It's time to have the confidence in yourself. Because if you don't have confidence in yourself and make these movements, then who will? It's like anytime you feel happiness, you instantly try and pull it back. And you need to start having your own back. You need to start trusting yourself more. You need to understand that these ideas that you've got, they're fantastic. Like this Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning for you. It's a great idea. You need to know that. Third eye chakra. Yeah, I'll say. It is safe for you to see the energy of love in all of its forms, such as angels, auras, and visions. You are allowed to love yourself, pile number 3. You are allowed to love yourself, pile number 3. That is the message for you right now. Look at this 6 of Cups card. Can you see this guy? There's the little boy with the dog, and he loves the little dog unconditionally. He's going to do everything he can to take care of it. And there they both are, healthy and grown, older, wiser. I bet you would take care of that little dog. Why then don't you take care of yourself? All living things deserve the love. And your angels are really, really trying to get this across to you. They really want you to know, your spirit guides, that success is yours. Success is yours already. So I think, okay, well, yeah, look at this. Release at the bottom of the deck. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. Be willing to forgive. Ask the angels to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. And listen to your intuitive feelings. Look, like High Priestess in reverse. Your body is receiving accurate messages from the divine. You're feeling these messages, like you're feeling like there are no messages pointing you in that direction, but it's time to march to the beat of your own drum. Create your own guidance. Excuse me. Something from your ancestors, please. We've got the Ancestor Spirit Oracle cards here. Have we got any messages from pile number 3's ancestors, please? Thank you. Re-energize your life. Yeah, it's time for a major energy shift. It's time to take yourself by the hand is what I'm hearing. You don't need to be so harsh with yourself as well. Stoic kindness. Pile number 3. But get to work, because before you know it, your life will have flashed before your eyes. With that 8 of Pentacles underneath that 6 of Cups. Get to work. Love yourself. Enjoy music and connect with animals. Yeah, look, we've got that dog there as well. Have we got any more animals here? We've got the birds there from the mind. Those birds are going to peck, peck, peck. Yep, and this third eye chakra has some animals as well. Connect with animals, animal spirit guides, healing and past pets. Enjoy music, instruments, sound, tone. So yeah, you need to forgive yourself for anything that's gone on in the past. Time to walk away from those things that no longer serve you. It's time to move. It's time to enjoy life. It's time to let the sun shine. Get out into the sun. Get it onto your skin. And you need to get to work doing these things. Be thankful. Yeah, that's how you're going to heal some of this pain that you need to release. Gratitude, appreciation, and harmony. So pile number 3, if you don't already do this, what I want you to do every morning when you wake up, see this woman at a desk ready to go. My readings are non-gender specific, but we need this energy now. This is diligent energy. This is everyday energy. You do something for 21 days, you've made a habit. Okay? You do something for 21 days and you've created a habit. So what habits do you want to create, pile number 3? I'll tell you what habits you want to create. You need a gratitude journal. Every morning when you wake up and you get your morning coffee or your morning brew or whatever it is that's part of your morning routine, you need to get a gratitude journal on the go. You need to write at least 2, if not 3 things every morning that you're grateful for. Before you go to bed at night, I need you to either think or write down, what was your favourite thing about the day? And there's always something. Even if you've had the worst day ever, I bet you're thankful when you crawl into bed at the end of it and it's time for the next one. Okay, so it's time to get grateful, pile number 3, because that's really going to turn some corners for you. And start listening to your favourite music. Allow yourself to dance. Allow yourself to have fun. Parting bit of advice for you, pile number 3. Growth. Yeah, look, this is a real moment of growth for you. Like this is a huge leveling up that you're going through, and these leveling ups are tough. They're not easy. Growth. I challenge myself to step outside of my comfort zone as I travel on the road to growth and illumination. The light is switching on. The light is switching on and you are moving on. Fearlessness. Yes. I pay close attention to my heart and mind. I do not allow fear to distract me. That's the 8 of Swords reversed. Do not let that fear in. Energy. Everybody's had this energy. I work with my dreams and my spirit's energy to reach my highest good. And one more. Higher self. I'm ready to communicate with my higher self in my dreams and to become enlightened. So your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, your higher self, they are all around you all the time and they're trying to nudge you. They're trying to nudge you to take these next steps. Are you going to listen to them? I think so. Okay, pile number 3. That was your reading. I really hope that resonated for you. If it did, please let me know in the comment section below. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. It all really helps me on my journey. If you did want to book a private reading with me, you can get in touch. There's a link to my Etsy channel just in the description box below. If you wanted to purchase any of the decks that I've used today, there should be some links in the description box for you to follow as well. Okay, pile number 3. I'm sending you a lot of love and light because I think you've struggled to find the faith in yourself recently, and this reading is really telling you that you don't need to do that anymore. You know, the universe has faith in you. Your spirit guides and your angels and your ancestors have faith in you. So it's time for you to have faith in you. So get to work on that. Get to work on all of this. Okay, you take it easy. Bye.